So Oracle, not Oracle. No, are we talking about Oracle or Snowflake?
Snowflake.
So the Snowflake IPO, we'll get it together, people. The Snowflake IPO here is set to be available to the public tomorrow. And this is interesting, and we don't really talk about IPOs all that much, and there's not really, I can show you on my screen as far as Snow is concerned, but the ticker symbol is going to be SNOW. Let's see here. I have notes on this. One of the most coveted investment partners from Berkshire Hathaway and Salesforce have come in as investors on Snowflake. So this is what's kind of generated a lot of the hype. Just to kind of give you a background of what it is that they do. They produce database software that uses the same standard as Oracle, which is why I had it on the brain. And so this is just kind of like another cloud computing data storage type company, but it has the backing of Berkshire Hathaway and Salesforce, and I'm sure a lot of other big players as well. So that's what's driving a lot of the hype. Let's see here. They offer an essential part of many businesses. They have a lot of huge clients. The value propositions to corporate customers has helped it produce triple-digit revenue growth. The losses are also multiplying. So that's kind of one of the downsides of Snowflake that nobody's really talking about. This is kind of along the same veins of they're kind of growing at all costs. And you guys know that I've talked about this a couple of times on this channel and even back to last year and earlier. And this is kind of like one of my core things that I hate about companies is that they just continue to spend money faster than they're making it. And I don't like that at all. Now, I'm not going to go against what Salesforce and Warren Buffett and some other big players and how they feel about Snowflake, but that's one thing that I just cannot stand and it drives me crazy. So how would I play the IPO? I think, in my opinion, I would play just like Rocket. And if we go back and look at the Rocket chart and we can look at some of the other IPOs, there's going to be this initial hype. Now, if you want to get in and buy onto this as soon as trading is live on it, sure, you could probably play the spike there, but I wouldn't be holding on to it long, especially if it does shoot up right out of the gate, because it could eventually fizzle out. There could be a lot of profit taking, as we saw with Rocket, and we see it all of the time. We saw it with Zoom back when they had their IPO in April of 2019. And I think that there's just going to be a lot of that going on, and we'll see that with Snowflake, I think, just because it's a characteristic of an IPO. So just because Warren Buffett is in it doesn't mean it's supposed to go up. If you guys know anything about Warren then you know that he's not really in something he's not buying something that's just going to go up on the first day. He's looking to play the long game. So I like Snowflake. I think it could do really well. There's just a couple of things that I'm apprehensive about. One of them is that they're spending money faster than they're making it still, even though they're growing at a ridiculous rate. And it's an IPO, so it's going to be super volatile. So I think my plan is just to kind of like watch it, let it kind of settle out, consolidate somewhere before I would end up consider taking a position.